All right, everyone. Good evening and welcome to Nexogirls 2.0 program. And yeah, you made it to day 5. Isn't that exciting? Yeah, just like you, I'm really looking forward to today's session and I'm pumped for today. Thank you so much for setting those alarms, brewing that coffee to ensure you stay up till now. And I believe you're with your journal and pen because you're not just here to listen, and you're also here to take notes and to, use those notes and make them into action. So first off, we'll be playing an intro video showing beneficiaries of Nexo Girls and participants of the previous Upskill 2.0 program. So let's get right into it.
Every journey they say begins with a single step, but I think that it is the unique footprint we leave that truly defines us. Hi there, I am Adewusi, and my journey began as a response to the challenges I witnessed growing up. Raised in a small family that struggled financially after losing my father at age 9, I faced harsh realities. However, instead of giving up, I saw this as an opportunity to empower myself and other females in similar situations. My gap year was when I discovered my passion for tech, advocacy, leadership, and volunteering. Driven by a strong desire to alleviate poverty and challenging the stereotypes that I noticed in my rural community at the time in Lagos State, Nigeria, I founded Female Youth Global Empowerment, an NGO that equips young women with globally demanded skills to narrow gender gap in tech by promoting digital literacy and fostering the inclusion of women in STEM fields. So far, we have reached over 2,500 youth. I organized the Global 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence campaign at ALE. The campaign brought together diverse advocates from 15 African countries, India, Haiti, and Japan, and we reached a total of 34,796 people with our message. Hello everyone, my name is Blessing and I've been volunteering with the Female Youth Global Empowerment for the past 3 years. And being part of FYGE has been incredibly amazing, I must say. I've had the opportunity to network with people, make new friends like Salma, Kimiradi, Pixel, Sophia, so many others. And I've also had the opportunity to work in different teams as a team member and also a team leader. And yeah, it's really been an amazing moment with FYG. And one of my favorite moments was in 2021, December, where we had the 1 week intensive Excel training class from Upskill 1.0. And I was part of the plans. I had the opportunity to learn different things about the importance of LinkedIn optimization, brand marketing, brand awareness, content creation, the importance of volunteering, and it was really an eye-opener for me. And I feel it's moments like this that reminds me of the impact we are making here at FYG. So yeah, I'm really proud to be part of an organization that is making a real difference in the lives of young girls. And I'm excited to see what the future holds. Hi, I'm the Marcel, and I was the beneficiary of FYG's Upskill program in 2021. I learned about 80 digital skills over 8 days and got certified. FYG helped me discover my passion for technology and web development. Also helped my passion for content writing to be more intense. One of the skills we taught was web development. One who is interested in web development, I found this lesson very engaging and very valuable. And that's why after the Upskill program, I decided to further pursue web development, but I only a training where I learned how to use HTML and CSS to create a 3-page website on my phone. In essence, the Upskill program opened my eyes to see hidden gems in web development. Another skill was freelancing, which was taught by Helena. where I learned how to use my skills to make more money. So I am someone who is passionate about content writing and SEO. The freelancing class opened my eyes to certain platforms where I can actually earn money and I will not be restricted by monthly pay. I never thought that I was actually going to learn so much in just 8 days and get certified, but FYG made this possible and I'm super grateful for the opportunity. Thank you, FYG. These are just few of the many success stories FYG has helped to create through education, digital literacy, and empowerment. And we are shaping the next future female leaders. We cannot wait for the government to cause a change, which is why I believe in grassroots initiatives to provoke the change that we want to see. Enough now, make sure to empower young girls and create a more inclusive and equitable society. Visit our event to learn more about how you can get involved. Thank you, and I can't wait for the exciting experiences ahead. We can make a difference.
All right, so the next thing is our agenda, and this is what we have. First, we have the welcome address and housekeeping, which is going to be for 5 minutes. We have the about Nexo Girls and introduction to Upskill 2.0 in 3 minutes. And we'll be having our speaker come up in 60 minutes, after which we would have the Q&A, and then we have the closing remarks and photo booth. So let's go straight to the welcome message. All right, the moderator for today is Oloniyo Benita, whose name is Lami, and she is a volunteer at Nexo Girls and community manager team lead at Nexo Girls. So if you are in the Upskill 2.0 WhatsApp group, you must have been seeing Lami's messages, the one with the emojis, with the memes, flyers. Yeah, she's the brain behind that, and we are glad to have her here. So she's the one that is going to be the moderator for today. So get your pen and your paper ready to come here, Lami speak. So Lami, please, you have the floor. So we have the housekeeping rules. This is to ensure that everyone is on the same page. And we have just 3 rules, very simple and just 3 rules. The first one, feel free to share your questions or comments in the YouTube live chat. The moderators will do well to relay your questions to the speaker during the Q&A. So like you've always done from day 1 to day 4, make sure to put in your questions on the chat. And I'm sure our speaker is super pumped to respond to all of your questions. And now is the time for you to ask those burning questions that you've always had about freelancing, about copywriting, and about content writing. Also, this session is being recorded, and it is being recorded for promotional and educational purposes. I'm sure those people that are not able to join live, they always have the same opportunity to rewatch it. The only thing is you don't get to ask questions, but yeah, still drop your questions. You can always drop it as a comment to the YouTube video after we are done being live, and our moderators will do well to respond to those questions. And you participating in the chat, sending in your emojis, sending in your questions and your comments, your lessons, it means that you consent to your comments being visible in the recording. If you don't, you could maybe not type in your comments, but would love to see your comments and love to see your emojis. Also, if you're experiencing any interruptions during the live stream, it's maybe your internet. So try refreshing your browser or checking your internet connection. Those are like the 2 solutions to the issue that you may be having about interruptions during this live stream. All right, so you must have been hearing about Nexo Girls, and those of you that have been with us since day 1, you now know what Nexo Girls is about and what Upskill program is about. But for those that are just joining us for the very first time today, I know in the testimonial video, you must have heard about FYG, Female Youth Global Empowerment. Yes, it's still the same organization. Nexo Girls was formerly called Female Youth Global Empowerment, FYGE. That's why you were hearing FYGE. So the time we did Upskill 1.0 in 2021, we were called FYG. It was 2024, we rebranded to Nexo Girls. So who is Nexo Girls, or who is FYG, or who was previously called FYG? So Nexo Girls is a non-profit organization that promotes gender equity and digital literacy amongst young women by encouraging their participation in STEAM fields, STEAM as in science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, and also to encourage their participation in social advocacy in a bid to alleviate poverty and stop gender stereotypes. And one of our flagship program is Upskill, and this is the second version of Upskill. The first version was done in 2021, and Upskill 2.0 is now happening in 2024. So Upskill is a transformative 8-day program, and the transformative there was intentional because you won't remain the same from the person that joined for day 1 and now on day 8. But today is day 5, and I'm sure from your reviews, from the excitement we've been seeing, I'm sure it has been transformative. And some of you now, you may be getting clarity on the skill that you want to pursue in 2025. So that is the essence of Upskill program, to teach you foundational skills, essential skills, but the basics of those essential skills. And it spans from technology to leadership to personal development. Yesterday's session was on personal branding, which is also a skill, and it's also for personal development. So Upskill is a flagship initiative by us, and we set up this program to empower young people with practical in-demand skills. And we've been doing video editing, we've been doing both practical and non-practical. And this just shows that we are particular about your growth. And we want to ensure that you are actually doing these skills and practicing these skills for 2025. All right, so we've been seeing so many of your reviews in the group chat, even in the feedback form that we've been sending each day. And this is from Upskill 2.0 day 4 participants. Day 4 was yesterday. So those of you that participated yesterday, if you can see your comments being featured right now on the slide, come on, I want to see your emojis in the comments. Put in your emojis and type, yo, I see myself, that's my comment. I know it's anonymous, but yeah, you may want to review yourself in the comments, but even if you don't want to, just type in your emojis. I want to see your favorite emojis on the chat. Right. Somebody says, I love all the sessions, but this one spoke to me, especially the backstory. I'm an introvert, and it gladdens my heart to see someone like me put herself out there. I didn't only require knowledge. Oh, I didn't only acquire knowledge, I acquired motivation and inspiration. Oh, we're so happy for this review. Thank you so much to this person. And we are glad that you did not only get knowledge, you also got that motivation. And we hope the motivation doesn't end today or yesterday or after the 8 days. I hope you keep being motivated and you will remain in Nexo Girls community so that you keep being motivated by our future events. The second comment says, I loved it for real. I abandoned my LinkedIn account, but now I'm back full time. We're happy to see you back full time, and I can't wait to read your upskill experience post. Post it on LinkedIn and tag us. We are Nexo Girls on all platforms, so feel free to tag us, and you get to get free gifts when you post about your upskill experience. The third one says, it was very insightful. Thank you. Let's leverage our LinkedIn accounts, guys. Yes. If you're not leveraging your LinkedIn accounts, you are missing out. So start leveraging your LinkedIn account. Start building your personal brand. If LinkedIn is not for you, probably Instagram is for you. Probably X is for you. Find that social platform that is for the skill that you have. Somebody said, I feel educated. Like, that's the essence of the Upskill program, to equip you and to educate you. And we are happy to see your reviews. And we hope that by the end of today, you would also have fantastic reviews about today's session. And I look forward to it. And we all are next week look forward to your reviews. Now, are you ready to see our guest speaker for day 5? Today is day 5, and from the theme or from the name of the session on YouTube Live, you could have seen freelancing, copywriting, and content writing, but you don't really know who the guest speaker is, except you are following us on social media and you've probably seen our bio. But I bet that's not the whole bio. So the one we'll be showing you right now is our full bio. So are you excited? Drum rolls. I want to see your comments in the YouTube live chat if you're excited to see who our speaker is. So we're going to be playing our intro video. So stay tuned and watch the video word for word. And we hope you're going to be motivated by our session this evening. That was such an inspiring bio, and I hope you all are inspired by the bio as much as I am inspired. And funny enough, she's a final year mathematics student. So she is a living proof that you can be a student and still be earning. You can be a student and still have skills. You don't have to wait till you graduate before you start saying, oh, what am I going to do in my life right now? What skill do I want to start learning now? And we're happy to see that majority of the people that are actually registered for Upskill 2.0 are also students. And we are happy. She's going to be sharing from her experience as a student who is also a freelancer. And I'm excited for her session. And she is a 2-time speaker at Upskill. She was one of the speakers as well for Upskill 1.0, in case you did not know. And from the testimonial video that you watched at the beginning of the session, you heard when Deborah Russell mentioned Lena Roberts about teaching freelancing. Yes, we have the same speaker back again for Upskill 2.0, and I hope that you would be that second Deborah Russell that paid attention during our session and was able to start earning from freelancing after Upskill 1.0. So are you ready for our speaker? So right now I'm going to call on Helena, Adewusi, H.A.R, to come to the session. Helena, you have the floor.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Can you see my screen? Can you see me, please?
No, we can't see you.
Oh my goodness. Give me a minute, please.
What do you want for it?
I don't know why this is. Your camera is being used by other apps. Close this. Okay, maybe I'll just share my screen for now while I keep on trying this. Is that okay? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Allow me share my screen for now. Uh, okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes. We're full screen.
Okay, just give me a minute. I'm trying to try this video one more time. Can you see me now? Can you see me now?
Yes.
Okay, finally. Good evening, everyone. I'm excited to be here. And yes, I saw my video playing and I was like, oh, where did they get these videos? And then I remember that I posted them on Instagram. I'm so excited to be here. Believe it or not, this is more like my first video training or cohorts, even if I've been doing this for years. So I'm as nervous as you are. And yes, there is nothing new under the sun that I'm going to be discussing, but it's just going to be something you may not have access to. Everything that is stopping us from moving to our next level is just access to knowledge. Some knowledge can be paid for, while some are free. All we'll be sharing today are things that you should pay for, but thanks to Nexo Girls for this platform and opportunity. We'll be having this right here for free. And I'm excited because this is being recorded and you can always go back to this video. I myself will be watching myself after this session. Thank you very much. So we'll be talking about mastering freelancing, copywriting, and content writing. Initially, I thought I was going to be talking about content creation as a whole. In fact, I had prepared my notes, and at the last minute, I saw that I was to focus more on freelancing, copywriting, and content writing. And here we are. So let's go moving on to the next slide. Can you still see my screen, please?
Yes, we can see you.
Okay, so for some reasons, I don't know, this is just give me a minute. Okay, so the overview of today's session, will be talking about freelancing misconceptions, copywriting and content writing. What is the difference? why building a diverse skill set makes you invaluable, not just having a skill, but a skill set. There is a difference between a skill and a skill set. So the next one we're talking about is actionable tips for freelancing success, content writing insider tips, networking for freelancers and content creators, and my final thoughts and call to action. I don't know why I'm having issues projecting this, but I hope you can bear with me while we move on. I really don't know. This was
You can
working
click
just.
on you can click on the three dots beside the print icon to present full screen.
Yes, yes, yes. I can't just click on forward or backward. I don't know what's going on. That's why I'm having to go back to this. Just bear with me, please, till I can get something to do. So, who am I? I've been introduced already. I am a content creator. I prefer being called a content creator because I deal with everything content related. Do you want to talk about script writing? Do you want to talk about video editing? Do you want to talk about content writing, copywriting, social media marketing? So that's why I prefer being called a content creator. It's not a common word that people use. You either see a copywriter, or you see a content writer, or you see a social media marketer, or you see a blogger. But I think I just do everything in between. So I'm a public speaker. I picked up data analysis early this year, and I am also the I prefer being called the team lead, but for the purpose of this, let's use I am also the founder of H.A.R Freelance World, where we teach people who want to become professional content experts. So the purpose of this training is designed to help you navigate freelancing, content writing, and copywriting, breaking down key misconceptions and showing you how to succeed through strategic content creation and networking. Let me give that a try once more. I really don't know what is going on. So please bear with me. Please, 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 please. I'm coming.
Okay,
Okay,
let
so
me help you share the screen from my end.
okay, you can help me do that. I think
Yes.
that can work better because of time. Once you are done, just let me know. I just want to proceed because of time. So the freelancing misconceptions now. The first one is freelancing is a get rich quick option. Many people will just tell you that, oh, if you I think we can partially blame those people that want to train other people. When they host paid trainings, master classes, they tell you, oh, are you struggling financially? Do you want to make money? You want to earn in dollars? Come join freelancing, come be a freelancer. And then they show the lifestyle that they are living right now, and the mindset for everyone going into freelancing is that, oh, once I master this skill, I'm going to get rich quickly. But reality check, freelancing can be very lucrative, but it requires dedication, persistence, and time to build a sustainable income. Success doesn't happen overnight. You hear somebody that just became a freelancer few months ago, and they're already expecting to make millions. It doesn't work that way. It takes time. I myself, I am not where I want to be, but I can see progress from the years that I have come from. It should be 4 years now. Yes, this should be 4 years now that I picked up freelancing and content creation as a whole. And of course, life has gotten better. I have that flexibility, I have that freedom, financially. But it didn't mean that success happened overnight, and I am still striving for more. So freelancing is not a get rich quick option. Another misconception is you don't need a formal education to freelance. While many successful freelancers don't have the normal degrees, continuous learning and upgrading your skills is essential for long-term success. When I picked up freelancing, I never knew how to edit videos. I never knew how to design graphics. I never even knew how to do the little bits. I just knew that I could write. So you of course need to continuously upgrade your skills if you are going to stay for so long in this field. Another misconception is clients will come to you automatically. When they train you and when you are done with your training, they'll just tell you, oh, just go out there, clients will come. No, they don't just come automatically. You need a strong personal brand and a proactive approach to get clients. Waiting for clients to find you is really an effective strategy. Even for entrepreneurs that are out there, you can't just keep posting what you are selling and you are expecting that they will just come. You need to be strategic about the way you reach out to people. You need to be strategic about the way you get clients, because as you may think that you are learning the skill to become better, there are thousands and millions of other people learning the same skill. And what will make you stand out is crafting your own personalized approach to get clients. So you can't just sit back after learning your skill and expect people to come see you. You have to be proactive. You have to be loud about what you do. So that's number 3. Please, are you currently sharing your screen?
Yes, you can stop sharing yours so you can see mine.
Okay, just hold on for a bit. Have I stopped sharing, please? Let me know if I have stopped sharing. Have I stopped
Yes, you
sharing,
have.
please? I
Yes.
have. Okay, thank you. Okay, so going to the next slide, please. Okay. Another misconception is that freelancers only earn for money from one platform, either Upwork or Fiverr. A lot of times you hear any freelancer, they say, oh, are you on Upwork? Oh, do you use Fiverr? Yes, those platforms are great. You will earn your due, you will earn your money as long as you know how to use it very well. But they are just starting points. The more you diversify your sources of income, the more stable you are financially, the more stable you are in your profession. So you can get jobs from referrals, you can get from WhatsApp, you can get from Instagram. It depends on how you put yourself out there. Of course, it boils down to your brand. It boils down to your brand, which is very, very important. We're going to be talking about brands very soon. Another misconception, please hold on. Another misconception is networking is about pitching your services non-stop. Yes, networking, um you need to build relationships, exchange value, and collaborating rather than just pitching services. So you don't just go out there and say, oh, this is what I do, this is what I do. The new strategy is, if you need someone to become your client, look at what they are doing currently. Look at the ways you can get whatever they are doing better. Write it, present it in a very professional way and send it to them. So the first thing they are seeing is not you pitching your services, rather they are seeing the exchange of value. They are seeing what you are giving out to them for free, just so you could be noticed, which is very important. So you can see an entrepreneur on Instagram creating content, but in a very facade manner. Although they have the audience, they have the marketing, they have the sales, but you see that things could be done better. So let's say as a content professional, you come up with a content strategy and you send it to them. So when they are seeing the value, they know that there is much more to offer if they are going to pay for it. So rather than pitching your services, I think there was a time I was working for a company, and this man sent just a DM on Instagram. He said, "Oh, well done, well done. I love what you guys do here, but this is what I do. This is what I do. I am a graphic designer, and I will." And do you know what my supervisor did? She just eased. She just eased and just closed the DM. That wasn't strategic at all. What he could have done is offer insights on how to get better. Oh, commend what we are doing, and then offer insights, professional insight, and what can be done next, and then pitch his services. So you don't just go about pitching what you do. Oh, I am a content creator. Oh, I am a brand ambassador. You don't just do like that. You rather build relationship, exchange value, and then collaborate rather than just pitching your services. So the next slide says why building a diverse skill set makes you invaluable. Yes, I think I already slightly mentioned this before, but I'm just going to dwell on it more. Focusing on just one skill like writing may limit your potential as a content creator, a content professional. So by building a diverse skill set, you increase your value to clients, earning you more and standing out in a crowded field. You can create more comprehensive solutions, design impactful content, and even manage your clients' pain points, frustrations, desires, fears. The more versatile you are, the more indispensable you become. So the highlight of this is the more versatile you are, the more indispensable you become. Imagine I am I own a startup, and I will need a social media marketer, I will need a content writer, I will need a graphic designer, I will need a video editor, I will need a content strategist and a content manager. And then instead of hiring 5, 6 professionals and having to pay more, if I see someone that already has 2 to 3 skills, I would rather employ that person instead of employing different people. Number one, because I'll be trying to cut down costs. Even that is what they do these days. Even when you are going for an interview, you will see the requirements there. You have to know how to do this, even if it's not your field. There is something called a skill set. A skill set is having other skills that complement your major skills, your major source of income. So imagine I am into selling of food. Imagine me selling drinks also and selling cold water. That is more like a skill set. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So you just have to learn how to balance between those skill sets. As a content professional, learning how to edit your videos is a very big plus for you, because you may not have gotten to the extent or to that level where you need to pay a video editor. So imagine for every vlog you make, for every piece of content you make out there, you don't even know the basics of editing your videos. It even works the same way for graphics. Imagine me wanting to present today and I don't have any idea on how to design my slides. Just imagine, then I start looking for who I'm going to pay, who can. And in this economy, people want to earn more for everything they know, because it is actually a leverage. So it is advisable for you. Of course, you have to take things one step at a time, but it is very, very advisable for you to learn a skill set. Have a skill set. Don't just have one skill. Have complementary skills that can help you get better and invaluable. Going to the next slide. So, what are the 5 essential skills to start as a content professional? Number one is content strategy. Understand how to plan content that aligns with business goals and resonates with the target audience. As a content professional, you'll be out there creating content for your clients. Client A may most likely not want the same thing as client B wants. So a client may want more sales, another client may want more engagement, another client may just want brand awareness, another client may just want to launch their business or brand. So you have to know how to understand and plan content that aligns with business goals. So that is one major skill set. Know how to plan a content calendar, know which one works for which one. Number two is SEO, search engine optimization. This one works for blog articles. I don't know if you know Gist Lover. If you check Google, if you go to Google and you search whatever it is in your mind, you would see a whole there are loads of pages on Google for whatever you search for. But guess who doesn't even move beyond the first three blog posts? You and I, we don't even go beyond the first three. And the reason why we would even get to the third or fourth is because there is something exactly we are looking for. So SEO, basic SEO techniques to ensure that your content ranks on search engines. So imagine those ones that are in like page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5. Nobody is checking them out. And it is the goal for every client that owns a blog to want to rank among the first to 10. So as a content writer, a content professional, you should be able to learn basic SEO techniques to ensure your content ranks on search engines and reaches a wider audience. Another one you have to learn is social media management. These days, people don't want to employ content writers separately and also employ social media managers. They want it to come together. I think the other words that they are having in their mind right now, especially if you are going to be creating a some content for a business person, an entrepreneur, is that you should know how to manage social media pages. You should know the difference between managing their LinkedIn page and managing their Twitter account. You should know the difference between managing their TikTok handle and managing their Instagram. There is a whole load of difference between these platforms I just mentioned. You can't be posting whatever you are posting on LinkedIn. You can't be posting it on Twitter. It doesn't work that way. So you can't say you are a certified content professional and you don't know how to manage social media platforms. So you have to learn how to schedule posts as a social media manager. You have to learn how to engage with followers, how to grow online communities. Number four is graphic design basics. Learn how to create visuals using tools like Canva to make your content more engaging and professional. This presentation slide, I made use of Canva. I made use of Canva. So you have to learn how to, even if you have to pitch yourself out there, you may not have the funds to pay graphic designers to establish yourself, to create your personal brand awareness. So you have to learn visual tools. You have to learn Canva is very easy. Then as you move on, you can learn Adobe, you can learn the other tools. But Canva is a very go-to tool for startups or starters like you. And the fifth one is analytics and reporting. Understand how to measure the sources of your content. You don't just dish out any content and expect it to work. Whatever your employer wants to see, your clients wants to see, they want to get results. They want to see results. They are less concerned about the reason why they will even admonish or encourage you or persuade you to post more often is because the end goal is for results. If they don't see results, I have had students come back to me, and I had this student that learned content writing from H.A.R, and the first job she got was to manage a Facebook account. The page was already dead, but the woman just wanted results, and she was on her neck for results. The lady had to come back to me to share her troubles with me, and I gave her the tips and how to go about it. So you have to learn how to understand the measurements. How do I measure if this content I am putting out there works? You don't just post content haphazardly. When you want to discuss this result with your clients, you have to take them back to all of this. Oh, this is when it and why do you think on TikTok, on Instagram, they'll tell you 8 a.m. is the best time to post this kind of content. Oh, 9 a.m. is the best time to post this kind of content. Oh, let us post more of memes. Let us post more of educational content. They are not just saying it because they like to say that. It is due to analytics and reporting. So these are the 5 basic tools you must learn. Moving on to the next slide. Content writing and copywriting. What's the difference? What's the difference between copywriting and content writing? Many people don't even know the difference. I should have even added another word, which is copyright. that the one with RIGHT. Copywriting, this copywriting and content writing, what is the difference? So you hear someone saying, I am a content professional. Okay, what do you do? What do you do? I say, oh, I'm a copywriter. Oh, you're a content writer. Some clients don't even know the difference. So they might even employ you for the work of a content writer, whereas you are a copywriter. Or the most technical one is copywriting. They might employ you for copywriting, whereas you are just a content writer. What is the difference between copywriting and content writing? Copywriting is all about persuasion and driving action. It is that writing that sells. So whatever they do in copywriting, the end goal is to sell something, whether it is through ads, through product descriptions, through landing pages. I don't know if you have tried to buy something before, or you have tried to register for a master class and they take you, or you are trying to buy a book, they take you to another page, and then you have to read a whole lot of things, and at the end of the day you end up paying for the class you never wanted to pay for. That is the essence of landing page. If you check product description, if you check Jumia, if you check AliExpress, those of us that use AliExpress a lot, if you check, I don't know how many of us have been using Temu these days. So if you check Temu, you're going to see whatever product you click on, even on Amazon, you're going to see product descriptions. Those are the works of copywriters. Content writers don't do that. A good copywriter can turn a bland product description like this is a comfortable chair into something more enticing, like this chair provides the comfort you need to power through your workday, combining style and support for a productive, relaxing experience. If you were to get a chair and you want a chair for your office, your home office, which one would you rather prefer to buy from? Is it from somebody that said, oh, this is a comfortable chair, and then we just put price, oh, buy this for 120K? Or somebody that would describe what it does, put you into the sensation? They even go as far as saying, picture you being in your dream home. Imagine this is your dream home, the home you have always wanted to build for your family. Imagine finally spending your Christmas in a vacation home. Our pre-service plots at Abuja would offer you such opportunity. You can pay installment. They just give you all of those things, and you think it is just magic. It is not just magic. When we are writing, we don't just write just like that. We think about the pain of our target audience. We think about what have they been suffering from. Somebody that has been suffering from acne, you must have known, you would make research of what other products have not been doing better, the complaints that they had. You go through it, check their fear. Let's say your niche is for just curing acne for dark skinned people. Some people don't want their faces to be lighter. Some people don't want to bleach their faces. Some people don't want the pimple to just go and leave dark spots. All of those things are their pains, their fears. Check through their frustrations. Check through their desire. What do they desire about this thing? If somebody were to pay something, you have to act like your audience, not what you think that you want for the product. You act like your audience. Some people go as far as generating Google forms to ask questions, to know, oh, so what do you think about this thing? What do you think about this thing? If you were to buy this thing with your money, if money wasn't an issue, what are the solutions you would prefer in this product, for this product to offer? So those things are copywriting. The end goal of every copywriting, sales ad, um sales copy, product description, and landing page is for sales. They just want to make sales. So if that, look at Temu now. Temu has been everywhere: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, everywhere. Do you think they will just put up this just random words and expect you to buy? All of those things are strategy. They know what you want. They know. Even if you go on Instagram use something called insights. Even on Twitter, there's something called insights. Have you ever thought about this fact that you may just be thinking of something? Oh, and I would love to buy a pair of red shoes for Christmas. And you just clicked on one photo, and the next thing you are seeing all over your Instagram is pages running ads on selling of heels. And then you're just like, are these people monitoring me? No, they saw what you wanted. They noticed your algorithm and they pushed it further to you. That is the purpose of copywriting. But for content writing just focuses on educating, informing, or entertaining an audience. It is more about value than sales, like blog posts, articles, long form content. A blog post, for example, a blog post about 5 tips for creating engaging Instagram stories. That is more of content writing. It is to inform, engage, build trust, not immediately drive sales. So I hope you've gotten the difference between copywriting and content writing. There is a whole lot of difference. So if you are more into marketing, you prefer marketing, selling of items, selling of products, and you want to do that through words, copywriting is your go-to. But if you just want to educate them, like those assignments they used to give you in secondary school, describe, write about a day in your life, or write about my mother, or write about my family, or write about why should we go watch Everybody Loves Jennifer this December. That's content writing. They are educating you. Oh, why should I not pair a black top with a rainbow trouser? That's education. They are giving you value, not immediately driving sales. So that's the difference between copywriting and content writing. Now, what are the actionable tips for freelancing success? Actionable tips, not, and I don't just want to give you tips that you will not be able to apply. Number one is build a strong portfolio. A portfolio is it's more like a website that contains all of your best works. I already said it, that showcase your best work. It is not just about quantity. Some people would want to build their portfolio and they will start uploading from when they just started out. Why not upload your most recent ones that shows how far you have come, that shows more of your expertise than of you trying or struggling to find balance. So your portfolio is your freelance business card. You can use Google Drive, you can even use Canva, more like a website, and you just put the link there. If you go on Canva, you just search for I think portfolio or website. You can design it, put in your work, put in what you have done, put in links to your, if you are a content writer, put in links to your Google Docs or your Google Drive. So it's like your freelance business card. Showcase your best work and ensure it is easy for your potential clients to understand what you offer. If you offer social media marketing and copywriting, put it there. Don't go about telling stories. It is just more like, and that is what they use these days. LinkedIn can also be your portfolio these days, because when you are applying for jobs, you will see they will ask you, drop a link to your LinkedIn page. And I love the fact that LinkedIn has been treated here. I think I was hearing that it was yesterday or so. So you have to showcase your best work. Don't just, it's not about quantity, it is more of quality than quantity. Number two is master time management. As a freelancer, you are in charge of your schedule. So use tools like Google Calendar, Trello, or Asana to stay organized and meet deadlines. A freelancer is someone that doesn't just work for one client, but more than one client, two, three, four, five. So imagine you have deadlines for those different clients and you don't even know how to manage your time. All of them will be on your neck. They have deadlines that you need to meet. So you have to make use of Google Calendar. I think I use Google Calendar more often than Trello. I use Google Calendar. It helps me stay on top of my game and I don't miss out on anyone. I also use Reminder a lot of times. So it tells me, oh, this is when you should post. You schedule your post. This is when you should check for comment. This is when you should share. This is when you should push it out more. So this way you can manage your time better. That is what a freelancer does. A freelancer doesn't just work for one client, works for more than one client, and that is how you stay on top of your game. Number three is learn to say no. Yes, the money may be enticing, the pay may be enticing. You feel, oh, I can just squeeze in this gig for like 2-3 hours, and at the end of the day, you end up not sleeping all night. Most freelancers don't work in physical offices, they work from home, they are remote workers. So that way, they don't even know how to differentiate between their personal time. Most of them end up not having personal lives. So learn to say no, so that you can avoid burnout. So turn down projects that don't align with your goals, rate, or workload capacity. My emphasis is on workload capacity and your rates. You can still keep that goal at one side, but your rate, when I mean rate, I mean your pay. So you hear a client saying that, oh, I need you to write an article, but I'll be paying you 2 naira per word. And you know that you have gotten past that level, but because this person is a returning client, you just think of squeezing it in, and at the end of the day they stress you out more than those who pay better. So learn to say no. I know the money is enticing, but learn to turn down projects. Check your workload capacity. Don't always say yes at the instance, because you feel if you don't say yes, they will go and look for another person. You should be confident in what you have to offer. So learn to say no when it is time for you to say no. Don't promise a deadline you cannot give, you cannot meet up with. All in the name of you don't want your business in quotes to go outside. So learn to say no. And yes, content writing insider tips. Number one, understand your audience. It's not about you. I keep telling my students, when you are writing content, it is not about you, it is about your audience. You are not writing for yourself. Helena, you are not writing for yourself. You're not writing, oh, this is what I feel. No, it's not about your emotions. It is about what your audience feels. Most times, you may even be asked to write on what you have never experienced before. I am a mathematics student. I am not a biology student, but I have written a lot about trees, about weird names, and I'm writing and I'm like, which one is this one again? It is more about your audience. How well will they be able to understand it? It is less of bogus grammar. It's less of big English. Make sure you are simple, straight to the point. If you are to give examples, give practical examples, examples that they can apply, very relatable examples. You can't be talking to a Nigerian audience and you are giving them USA examples. They won't be able to relate. So you have to give examples that are relatable to your audience. Understand their needs. I already mentioned their fears, their desires, their frustrations, their pain points. Understand, research it, make research. I think one of the tools that I always recommend to my students is ask askpublic.com. No, askthepublic.com. Askthepublic.com. You can use it to research their needs, their challenges, their desires. You can use it to research. You can just impute a keyword and then you see what people are researching about around that keyword. So that way you understand, oh, this is the reason why the volume of this particular keyword is higher is because people need more answers to this. That way you can craft your content from there. Number two is create engaging headlines. The headline is the first thing your readers will see. The headline is the first thing your readers will see. In fact, content writing insider tips here is the first thing you will see before you will see focus on quality, before you will see presented by Helena. So the headline is what you will see. Make it catchy, clear, compelling. I think Phoenix do this a lot. They will say, you can just be going about your day and they will say, see this woman that went to a church and was beaten. And then you are curious. You're like, okay, what happened next? Twitter does it a lot of time too. They just that message will just pop. Oh, I don't understand why. And you're like, okay, what's going on? I want to know the insider gist. And then you go on there. Yaba left, they do this a lot of times. If you check their first page, gist lover. Yes. So check their headlines. Check I think Ashwebi Bella Ninja. Yes, all of those ones, check their headlines. You will see that it's very catchy, it is clear and compelling. Compelling means you have to give them a reason to click. Why should I click on this thing? You must ignite my curiosity. You must be able to touch my curiosity. Why should I be interested? Have you ever looked at maybe email or somebody saying something or somebody sent you something and you just east and close it? And then there's a difference between that one and you wanting to know what happened actually. And then number 3 is focus more on quality over quantity. It is better to publish fewer high quality pieces than to churn out content without a clear purpose. All of your content, every content you put out there should have a purpose. Do you want people to, is it about brand awareness? Let it be about brand awareness. Don't confuse us. Don't talk about acne today and the next thing you're talking about is um chocolate teeth. No, you have to be clear. What do you want us to do? What is this talking about? If you want to focus on gossip for that content, focus on your gossip. If you want to focus on selling something, selling a product, sales, focus on it. You don't just talk about a whole lot of things and not tell them what exactly they want to do. That is why I would always encourage every piece of content should have a call to action. For a content writer, you may want them to visit your website, you may want them to click on another article, you may want them to share the content. There should always be a call to action. I think that can enable them understand what the clear purpose is all about. Let them understand, what do you want me to do at the end of all of this? What do you want me to do? That is what we call to action, CTA. So those are the tips. Now, moving on to the next slide. I think we'll soon be done. Yes. So the next slide is networking for freelancers and content professionals. Yes. How do I, for someone who just learned content writing, copywriting, how do I network? You know, if you watch TikTok or Instagram or Twitter, there is always this clique of people that it seems that they already know themselves. You will see this one's content, A's content now. You will see B, C, D, E's content there. They are always commenting on each other's posts, sharing one another's post, sharing one another's content. And you just started out and it looks as if you are just lost there. How do I network? How do I make them notice me? How do I make them know that I am good at what I do also? So that when opportunities come, when it comes to um when it comes to networking your work, this is your business. Carry it on your head. There is nothing like I am an introvert. There is nothing like I am an introvert. I have met a couple of content creators that say I am just shy. I am camera shy. It is your business. If Amazon or Netflix or Spotify that have thousands and millions of subscribers still advertise voraciously, how much more you who is just starting out? So there is nothing like I am an introvert. You will learn how to be loud about your business, how to speak about it. Some of us, we are not even confident in what we do. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I do this and that, I do this. You don't go straight to the point. Maybe because you feel, oh, they want to see my work and I don't think it is good enough. You have to learn how to be confident. I think confidence is the first thing, the first tip for you to network as a freelancer or content professional. Number one is, and then the next one will be to engage in communities. Networking isn't just about growing your social media following. You have to join communities where you engage with like-minded people. You have to share ideas. You have to collaborate. I think those that's one of the newest features on Instagram. You can collaborate with somebody on a piece of content. So when somebody follows you, send them a DM. Hi, my name is this is what I do. I am so excited to have you follow me, and I'll be posting this. Please watch out for them and do well to comment. Or you, after, you don't want to tell them all of that. After you greet them, introduce yourself, tell them you are very excited to have them follow you. I bet you many people, many influencers don't do this. So when you come to them with this new approach, they're like interested. They're like, okay. It's even some of them just, do you know that they just some people just follow you and they just forget that they followed you. So it is one of the ways you can register your presence in their mind and then go to their page. You can find their old content or whatever they post. or they posted, or they post afterwards, and comment there. Don't just comment this is good. Comment something that shows how smart you are, how intelligent you are, and relate it back to what you do. So they'll be like, oh, who is this person? It seems I'm following her. They go back to your page. It reminds them every time of who you are. After a while, it keeps a presence. I think LinkedIn professionals, they have gotten a hang of this and they do it a lot. In fact, if you go to the comment section, it's just like you're having a battle of English grammar. So they have gotten a hang of this, and you should do this also. Do this on WhatsApp, do this on Facebook for those people that still use Facebook, do this on TikTok, do this on Instagram. So you can join Slack channels. There are Slack channels for writers. Even if you use Substack, you can also find channels. You can find like-minded writers there. You comment, let them know what did you gain from this piece of content. That you It's not every time you try to prove that you know better than they do. Just register your presence in their minds. Number two is attend virtual and in-person events. One of the virtual events you can attend is something like this. This is a virtual one. Attend master classes. You don't have to always go out there, but also it is very important for you to go out there. I think whenever I am sure it was mentioned that I am still in school. So whenever we vacate or we have to go home, I am always attending events that shaping me, that sharpen me, that make me better. And the end of it all is to network. Don't just go there and say you are shy and you don't even talk to the person beside you. You have wasted your tife, you have wasted your time, and at the end of the day, you can't even collect one person's number and you say you are networking. You can't even, some people would go for events and they will say they want to network. And at the end of the day, they are just on their phones. And they never if end up talking to even their neighbors. And you say you want to network. No, when you attend in-person events, try to call, even most of us on WhatsApp group, nobody even knows that we are there. They don't even know we exist. Try to comment, try to say something on, even if it's nothing that has to do with business, in your WhatsApp bio, put what you do there. A copywriter, a whatever, and then you comment in the group, and then they see you, oh, who is this person? I love her response. I love his response. Very smart. They go to check, they click on your profile, and they see what you do. So attend events, attend virtual ones, attend in-person events, learn to talk. If you whenever you get home, go back to your introverted self. But whenever you are outside, learn to network. I can't remember the last time I practically applied for a job, because most of the jobs that I have or that I take on, or many proposals that I have, is because people see what I do. They Anytime I meet up with someone, I don't want to say I am the content professional. People say it on my behalf. It's because they know what I do. They see what I do. They recommend people. So not every networking has to be online. Whether it is online, whether it is physical events, learn to network. When you go out there, talk to someone. Talk to someone. Let them know what you do. Collect numbers, because the event brought you together. You may never meet such a person, and you don't even know who is holding the key to your next better employment. So those are the networking tips. Number three is to offer value first. I already mentioned this initially, but when you are, and I would like to re-emphasize on it, that whenever you are reaching out to potential clients or collaborators, offer something before asking for anything. Don't just say, oh, I need a job, and I saw this application and I would love this, I love this. Or there's something called cold emailing. You just email them. They never ask for you. They never ask for anything that is related to you, but you just reach out to them, let them know what you do. But before you let them know what you do, look at their websites, look at their accounts, check what they have been doing better, check what you can do better. Tell them, oh, this is what I noticed, this is what I noticed. I am saying this from a position of being an expert in this field, and not because I want to downgrade or belittle whatever you people are doing here. But I would love to recommend this solution. I see that you are struggling with engaging with your audience. Why not try this? Why not try this? Why not try this? However, I can offer this on a more professional level, if you'd love to reach out, here are my details. As simple as that. A practical example, I once reached out to a fellow content creator offering a content strategy tip that could improve our engagement. After our initial conversation, we ended up collaborating on a project that benefited us, both of us. So that is how it works. Offer value first. Because everyone out there, thousands, especially maybe if you're on Upwork or Fiverr, everyone out there is looking for how to get the job just like you are. Stand out by offering value first. Let them know this is what they can. If you can give these values to them for free, how much more when they pay you? Of course, you can do better. So those are the tips. And yes, I'm so excited for this session. These are my concluding thoughts. Freelancing requires strategy, time management, and networking. So it can't work by you just doing two. You have to carry everything hand to hand. Everywhere in a world where everyone says, "Oh, I'm a content creator. Oh, I'm a content creator." Everyone who has a very good camera carries a phone, camera quality. They carry a phone and then they start saying, "I'm a content creator." So what makes you stand out? You that you paid for a training, you that you did something better, you that you have spent so much time learning how to do better. What will make you stand out? Strategy, time management, networking. And yes, content writing and copywriting are both valuable skills, but serve different purposes. And what's your key to success? Authentic networking, offering value, and consistency are key to success. Yes, they are key to success. So yes, if you have questions and answers, if you have questions, please do let me know and I will be answering them right away. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Helena, for that wonderful presentation. And I'm sure that everybody, even me here, I was taking notes as well. Thank you so much for that beautiful session. That was really insightful. So, as you've heard our speaker said, now is the time for you to ask your burning questions, maybe questions that you've had before now about content creation, about freelancing, copywriting, content writing. Ask now, or you may have to remain silent for a while. So ask now. And yeah, let's see your questions in the chat. So thank you so much again, Elena. And we have two questions right now. The first one says, "Hello, Elena. Please about Upwork and Fiverr. I really didn't, I really don't get it. How do you get clients on Upwork? When to apply? You have to possess connects. Connects are not free." I don't know if you understand this question, but I think the person was asking about Upwork versus Fiverr. And the person is asked how they get clients on Upwork when they do not possess connect. What's saying connects are not free? I don't know. I don't use Upwork, so I don't know what connects are. But I hope you understand.
Okay, can I answer now?
Yes.
Okay, so it's been like forever since I used Upwork, but I can remember when I was using Upwork. If you are new to Upwork, Upwork will give you a particular amount of connects. You have to strategically use it. I think they give up to 50 or so. Yes, I think so. So you have to strategically use it. Don't just use it anyhow. And if you want to get more connects after using up your connects, you have to pay for it actually. You have to either pay, or I think you make use of the if you have gotten clients before and you've been paid from Upwork, then you can actually pay for the connects through whatever you have installed there in most cases. So, but the key word is that what I am driving at is that Upwork would always give, I don't know if they stopped it now, but Upwork would always give you a particular amount of free connects before you use it up. So you have to learn how to strategically use them. Don't just use them anyhow. I think I also did not know until I found out when I was using it. And I realized that, oh, I have to pay for these things. For somebody that is just starting out, you've not gotten any clients, and then they are telling you to pay for connect. I know how frustrated you must be. But if you have to register or watch more videos on YouTube on how to actually scale through Upwork, please do so. Don't just stay there and feel that I don't know how to do it and that's just the end. No, 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 no. You have to, like I said, network with people and get to ask questions like that. I don't really use Upwork. It's been a while since I used Upwork, but I also know that they used to give out free connects, except if they stopped it now. They used to give out free connects, and then it is until you are done with those connects that then you now have to start paying for them. I hope that at least shed light to your question.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm sure that the person got answered to their question. The second question says, please, isn't copywriting and blogging included in content writing? I was sure that content writing can be used to generalize everything. Thank you for the clarification. But the person is asking, isn't copywriting and blogging included in content writing?
Okay, blogging is a type of content writing, but copywriting um is another niche. But I think you can still put it under content writing. But just for clarification purpose, since they are for different things, it is better to differentiate between copywriting and content writing. You would never see a copywriter call himself a content writer. But I think most times content writers like to fill in for the roles of copywriters, even if they are not as skilled as those who are professionals in copywriting already. So it is better for us to um just differentiate between the two. Copywriting is different and content writing is different. But on a general note, for someone who is not so into the field, we may not have an idea. You can just generalize it. But for you who is a professional, you can't go out there and say you are a copywriter and a content writer. Yes, you can be both, but you can't say because you are a writer, it automatically makes you a copywriter. No, you can't do that. We have to be able to differentiate the both. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Another person is asking, saying, in one statement, what is freelancing? I don't know if the person joined late, but the person is asking in one statement, like, what is freelancing?
Okay, I have explained this before. You said in one statement, this makes me look like I'm writing my exam. Okay, so freelancing simply means you are working for more than one client at a time. So it means that you can be working for Keystone Bank as their copywriter, and you are also working for a real estate company as their copywriter. So at the end of the day, you have more than one client. And most times you are not just, they may not be in the same niche. Like I said, one may be a bank client and another real estate client. So it simply means that you are not working for one client in a whole of the month, unlike 9 to 5 workers that only have to work for one employer. You as a freelancer, it simply means that you are working for more than one client and your stream of income is multiplied. That is what freelancing simply entails.
Thank you. So because of our time, we'll be taking one last question. So the person says, please, do I need to be a YouTuber that is showing my face on social media to leverage my content writing or creation career?
Okay, it depends on your goal. You can't say you want to be an influencer and not show your face. It depends on your goal. So there is something called faceless videos now. They do faceless videos. I'm sure you have seen them. You don't have to show your faces for those ones. You don't have to show your face. You just show products. I think they do these ASMR videos more. They use AI generated videos. They use mock-up pictures. Depends on what you are going for. If you are going into influencing, please you will need to show your face. In most cases you have to show your face because I am 8 out of 10 times when you grow, as you grow, brands will begin to reach out to you to collaborate, and you would need your audience to trust you, to trust your niche. They want to be able to connect. But all in all, if you are saying you want to do faceless type of content, you need to double your work. Unlike somebody that shows their face, automatically it improves brand trust. I am seeing your face, I am seeing your expressions. I can't say I want to do, I am in the skincare niche and I am doing faceless. It doesn't work because people want to see whatever you are teaching us. Is it showing on your body? Is it reflecting there? You can't say you are selling eyeglasses and you are not using your face. In fact, some people take it to the extreme, but let's not even go there. So it depends on your goal. You need to know, what do you want? Ask yourself that question and find an answer. What do I want? This YouTube I want to create, this YouTube channel I want to open up, what do I want it to be the goal at the end of the day? After let's say I become famous, what do I want people to know me for? What do I want people to reach out to me for? Answer that question, and then you can get to know if you would go for the faceless type of video or content creation, or you have to show your face. Thank you.
Thank you so much. There is one more question, but there is no time again. So please, to that person that wrote the comments, pack your soul. Please, after this video is live, just type in your comment as a YouTube comment and we'll try our best to respond to it. But the person was asking what advice you would give to a content writer interested in exploring technical writing as a career path. But please, spark your soul, please. After the live ends, just put in your question in the YouTube comments and we'll try our best to respond. So the last thing that we will do now is to take a picture. So first off, thank you so much to our speaker for that insightful sessions. And I can see the excitement in the YouTube chat. People are saying thank you, Helena. So in case you've not told Helena, thank you. Go there right now and say thank you, Helena. Say very big thank you. So right now we're gonna be taking a picture with our signature post. You see this art sign that they do with the hands. So that's what you're going to be doing. Yes, so let's have you do it. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone that tuned in today. Tomorrow is another day, and we hope to see you. Share your experience about day 3 on social media and tag us. We are Nexo Girls on every platform. So make sure to tag us, and you stand a chance to win free gifts when you post about your 3 day from day 1 to day 5 experience. Tomorrow is day 6, and we are ready to learn another skill tomorrow. So thank you, everyone, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye, and have a lovely evening.